This is a review of the 2018 CLYLP application scoring rubric for the reading and scoring of the student applications. Let's begin with an overview of the essays. Our student applicants are diverse and come from a variety of different socioeconomic and educational backgrounds. Their essays will definitely reveal this. We would like you to be mindful that you are evaluating these essays for the quality of their content, not necessarily the technique, style, or grammar. Let's review the essay topics. Essay number 1, Leadership. Within essay number 1, a student should be able to thoroughly share or demonstrate how they are a leader or have leadership potential. Furthermore, they should be able to clearly express their reasons for wanting to participate in a CLYLP program and how their participation will enhance their leadership abilities. Essay number 2, the Autobiography. Within essay number 2, a student should be able to express how the people, places, and incidents they encountered growing up has shaped and molded them as people or leaders. They should be able to describe how these things have affected their goals and aspirations for the future. Essay number 3, the Hypothetical. As a student in the K-12 educational system, the applicant should have some knowledge of an issue affecting students' ability to access and succeed in higher education. They should have a clear and defined position as to what to do and how they would address said issue. Answers should express some level of creativity and imagination. Essay Point Value System. This defines the scores that you would give the essays. An essay receiving a 10 would have addressed all parts of the question thoroughly. They would have provided a well-reasoned and thought-out point of view, theme, or central idea, and would have had numerous examples or details to support. An essay receiving an 8 would have addressed most parts of the topic or question, would have provided a practical or adequate point of view, theme, or central idea, and would have provided some examples or details to support. An essay receiving a 6 would have strayed from the topic, would have had a simplistic or general point of view, theme, or central idea, would have had a few examples for support. An essay receiving a 4 would have answered no or one part of the topic, would have provided no point of view, theme, or central idea, and would have had no examples to support. An essay receiving a 2 would have made little or no attempt to answer the topic, and would have had numerous errors to distract the reader. An essay receiving a 0 would have meant that no essay was submitted at all. The next part of the application is the school and community activities list. The rubric highlights common activities that a high school student would have been typically involved in. The list is not thorough, but indicates common activities or organizations that Chicano Latino students would have been involved in. Scores should reflect a high level of involvement in a school or community activity. Higher scores should be given to students who hold leadership positions within an organization or activity. Please be mindful when reading students' essays of any kind of stories of family responsibilities or commitments. This potentially could be a reason why a student has limited involvements. Responsibilities to the family, like caring for siblings or supporting them financially, should be considered leadership involvement, and points should be awarded. Letters of recommendation. A letter of recommendation should indicate good knowledge of the student as a leader or highlight their leadership qualities as they relate to applying for CLYLP. Recommenders should at least have some knowledge of the student's character. Assigning points to these documents follows the description on the right-hand side of the table. Please assume that all applications were turned in on time and all forms were used properly. Special consideration. If in reading a student's application you should encounter stories of students overcoming great odds or challenges, determine whether the student should be recommended based on a special consideration. You may indicate so when inputting scores in the database.